Hello there, humans. How are we doing today? I am Cronkite Satellite, and we are talking about my 2014 album, Sell Me the Truth. Do love that title. You know, it's like, tell me the truth, but it's like, and what is the truth, buddy? You gotta sell it to me. Little jab at commerce, our unlimited profit obsession that we live in. Gotta get those profits higher. Pass the slavings on to us. All right, I just moved to China when I was making this. Loved it. I think at that time I was like a technology teacher, like computer teacher. I was alone, you know, so I had a lot of time. Learned Chinese pretty quick because it was just one of those parts of the world where it's, you got to learn it, you know. It wasn't like a big city like Beijing. I mean, like all cities are pretty big in China. This was a small city of 6 million people called Dalian. Dalian now. Like I'm in Singapore now, and Singapore is 6 million people, but this was like a small city in China, as they call it. I got this like leg surgery, so if like I couldn't really like get up and move around for a while, so I had a lot of time to write. And I also, you know, I didn't like really like know anybody, and we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Instead of going out, just go inside, you know. And I think I did write some pretty good songs. I started using Logic for the first time on this album, so this album was more of an experiment into how, like, what the capabilities are with that program. I also got like really into how sound waves can affect your brain, kind of thing. And I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. Little experiments like that while still trying to figure out how to use the software. So like in many ways, this album doesn't take many risks, like, because I'm still learning the software. Like stuff like I Sold Out and Knock Knock Who's There have the capabilities of being some like really good songs, but it just like my recording quality wasn't ready for those yet, or like my skill level, I think. I don't know. And this is also the time I started making like those live looping videos, if you see those, because my leg was all messed up, so I was like, I can't go anywhere, so I might as well just, you know, let's make some videos on how to loop. Yeah, okay, track 1. This is just kind of like a reflection on, you know, gotta lose yourself to find yourself kind of thing. And that's the situation I was in when I was in China. I'm by myself. I'm in a whole different part of the world, like different people around me. It was fascinating to really watch myself from like a bird's eye view of who I was becoming, stuff like that. In many ways, it's like being up on stage kind of thing. And that's why I like the lyrics like, I'm trying not to cry in front of all these strangers, and I'm trying not to laugh in front of all these dangers. That really sums up like the core essence of this song.
I'm trying not to cry in front of all these strangers. I'm trying not to laugh in the path of all these dangers.
The music video for this one I liked. I filmed it in Angkor Wat in Cambodia. We are all just lost. We're on a giant rock flying through the universe at a very fast rate. And all these people are like, I know what to do. I know what's going to happen. They don't know anything. They know nothing. They're selling you the truth is what they're doing. I thought this was going to be the one, man. I thought it was going to be huge. It is a good song. It's got some piano. Like when I would do this live, I can play the piano on this SPDX drum pad that I bought, and I'm playing it with like the drumsticks and stuff. Like it's pretty cool. It's a nice little, it's a fun looping song because I build one part, and then as I get to the next section of the song, I erase some other parts to add new parts to it.
And I've been praying for that one magic word.
The song was supposed to be called Love Drug. Love is a drug. And I was like, that's kind of cheesy. You can do better than that, Mr. Cronkite. This song is just trying to find, like, what is the right word? There's not many words in this song. I'm definitely one who needs to not flap my gums too often in a song. I definitely like to blah, 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 as you can see from this video. But, like, the whole idea was, how can I say more with less, and then how can I make that into like a song? Because again, I've talked about it before, I like making songs about music. I feel it is a topic that is not nearly addressed enough in music. My love for you echoes off of the moon and around Neptune. You know, it's just like just a fun little song. It's chill. It's just a fun little song. We're going back. I was using that Korg drum machine, and that's where the beat was on it. And I've been working with that Korg drum machine for a long time, so I got a bunch of like beats I've been working on and just like chipping away at for years, and that was one of them. I'm like, let's use this one. It's about time. I gotta bust that thing out again because I still got some songs on there. I don't really have a genre, I don't think. Maybe I do. I don't know. I love hip-hop. I love alternative rock. And I love, like, dance music, like EDM, break beats, big beat, Fatboy Slim kind of stuff. Because I love that meow, 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 meow. And, like, so what I was going for with this song, and a couple of them, because I have that new drum pad that I can do at my live shows. So instead of looping my guitar, I can loop individual notes, like meow, 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 meow. And the whole idea of who you running from, like that basic whole idea is like, who are you running? Everyone's running from something. You can't run away from yourself, you know? Yeah, it's just a song about music. I like the drum intro. Again, this is a good song, but I wish my production skills were a little better. All these albums I make on my own with zero money. Of course I sold out.
We make our predictions like shots in the dark.
This one has about 3 hooks, because I remember like knock, because like where I lived, I'd have people like knocking on my door. Let's hang out, which is fine. But like sometimes I just want to just work on music. It's hard to record music when people are knocking on your door. I think it's just another song about music, about me figuring out where I'm at, what I'm doing. Picture on the back. I've always liked this picture on the back of the album. It's me at that show in Qatar. Anyway. So this is a song that is on an album that I made before my first album, New World Record. It's called Required Reading, like volume 1 through 6 or something. This was, I think I was insane briefly when I wrote this song. I was working at a retail place in America. I was living at an old folks' home, which was great, actually. They liked having me around because I could, like, carry stuff for them. And, like, I caught this one woman who tried to, like, either she fell down the stairs or I think she was trying to fall down the stairs, and I caught her. So, right place, right time. And I was working at a retail place. I'm not going to say it was Target. I'm not going to say it was Walmart, but it's something similar, or maybe one of those two. And like, I got this college degree, and I can't even afford rent. And I'm just going crazy, pretty depressed. So I was playing mind games at the retail place I was working at. I kind of convinced everybody that I was sent there by corporate from the bottom up to see how they conduct business, how they treat people. And they've even, I swear to you, like it worked. Like I even hear them now, how they ask people if they need help. I don't want to say it because it'll be like, I don't know that. But they even changed what they said to what I used to what I would say. This is what you gotta say instead. This is what you gotta say instead. So that was wild. So I was going nuts, and I just wrote this song before I had to do my shift on a snowy day in Minnesota. This is probably one of like my best songs. I still haven't captured it right the way I want to. People do ask about the table for two thing at the end. I heard it in a dream, and then I woke up just terrified. And it seems so weird, but I'm like, no, that needs to go into the song. But I really do like this song, and I just kind of just put all of my angst, fears, everything into this song. And I think it really shows in the lyrical content. I think it's a really good song. It's solid. I thought I had found the most perfect sound. My neighbor on the other side of the wall, when I was playing this through like my speakers, he's just like, dude, did you like pass out with like a loop going? I'm like, no, man, I think I found like the perfect sound. And like I'm like, I wasn't sleeping, I was listening. He's like, for like 6 hours? I'm like, for like 6 hours, man, just don't. Like now I find it to be like pretty repetitive, but at the time, and I always have to remind myself, I'm like, at the time, man, you thought that was like the dopest thing you've ever made. And again, I'm still learning how to use Logic, and I'm getting the words panning around and stuff like that. Really all there is to that. This song is about a long night of being out partying in China. You go in to one of these like bars, close the door, it's nighttime, and when you leave, you open the door and it's light out, and you're like, dude, how long was I in here? And it's the next day, and it's just all about like the remorse, like, oh man, like I'm so sick today, eat my vegetables, I'll learn my lesson one of these days. Keep pretending that we're young, but every day, every second, we're getting older. Starlight. Aw. I wrote this song for my wife. She was my girlfriend at the time. She was just about to move to China to meet me there. We were going to get married. So I wrote this nice little song about her and me. We're together. We're happy. There's one line in it that I wish I wrote a little differently. Like, I love it when you're right. Maybe tonight's the night. Like, maybe tonight you'll be right. It's not what I meant. I assure you, she's always right. So one thing in this song, I say marhaba. It's marhaba. Welcome peace in Arabic, in my broken Arabic. I was asked, Mira was her name? She was doing this like TEDx talk, and she asked me to make a song in another language. Yeah, I'll write a song. Here we go. So I made this song, and then when I sent it to her, she's like, no, it needs to be like a row, where it's like we can start like row, row, row your boat, then the next group comes in, row, row, row your boat, and you're going at the same time. So I completely, yeah, I'll write a song. Here we go. It's like, I kind of wish you read like the next sentence in the text message. Anyway, I do like this song. It's about violence only creates violence. I feel it has like a like it was almost me kind of trying to go back in my mind into the desert. I don't know if you've ever been to a desert, but it is unforgiving, and you feel very helpless amongst all this sand. It wasn't finished. I rushed it, and then when it was time, like everything was done, and I kind of just threw this song on at the very end, which was kind of unprofessional. And then when I look back on it, I don't think I had the clearest of minds when I did the final mastering process on this, if you know what I mean. Because I did it all like in a night, like the whole album, the whole mastering, and then I sent it off to my distributor, and I really could have like destroyed this entire album. I look back on that. You spent all this time on it, and then carelessly, foolishly, yeah, whatever. Famous last words. I do like the music video because Night of the Living Dead is in the public domain, and I like using old public domain footage because keep the art alive, kind of thing. The song is just like,
don't cry, everything is alright. We'll all be together forever and we'll never die.
Don't worry, we'll see each other again. The end is not the end. So I was rushing this. I wrote this song and recorded it so quickly, and then just threw it on at the end. I didn't even have the final rhyme. Don't cry, everything is alright, we'll all be together on the other side, and we'll never die. And then after I released it, I was like, oh yeah, you and I. So now I sing the actual final word, the famous last word, if you will. It's got a bunch of cryptic stuff in it about this and that, but the important thing is, even when we're apart, we can be together, kind of thing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Sell Me the Truth. This is when I had the Chinese name, Wei Xing Ren. All right, join me in my next installment where we talk about, where is it? Seaside Ceasefire. This is a good album. See you in a little bit.
Deal with our worldly ways. The earth is flattered and revolves around prophecy, shackled to a tree, trapped in reality, distracted fortunes.